Hi, I'm Melissa, teacher here at Tranquil Space, coming to you with the asana of the month for September, Navasana, or boat pose. So this pose is one of my most favorite poses because it really requires balance, focus, and of course, it's a great core strengthener. It's essentially making a V shape with the body, and it's a deep work here in the lower abdominals. A lot of times people feel this pose in the hip flexor, so in the top of the thigh. Totally fine to feel the pose there, but working hopefully throughout the course of the month to see if you can tap a little bit more into your belly and a little less into your legs and your back. So coming into the pose, you're going to want to shift off any blankets or anything that you might be sitting on your mat. And you're going to shift back just a little bit so you feel your lower abdominals engaged, just even with that slight little action. To come into the pose, I'd like to kind of hug the thighs in towards the body. So again, you can work to draw shoulder blades down your back. Keep the chest lifted, so try and visualize just a hint of cobra pose here, so little mini back bend. And then you can start to straighten your legs, and of course after last month, you're ready to do this. Thighs really strong, so the back of the heel presses out, the quads engage, and then extend your arms towards your toes. Trying to take the roundness out of the lower back, the heart lifts. Shaking in this pose is okay. One more breath, and then release out. Some tips for coming into the pose that I find are helpful. You can take and just sort of scoop your hands underneath your legs just to help get that little bit of a lift. And then once you feel really hugged in, you can extend your hands out to the side and then working to extend one leg and then the other. And then squeezing both thighs together, take them both out, and you can hold here. Give yourself a little bit of extra support, or if you feel ready, then extend your hands. You can take your knees and bend them, so this is a half boat. This is a beautiful place to work. You can bring your heels a little closer in towards your hips, especially if you feel like your back is rounded here. See if you can lift up and bring the heels closer into the body. And then of course you can always work with one foot on the floor. This is an especially great option if you're working to build strength in the pose. So again, trying to engage right from the lower abdominals, and sometimes even just hovering here and tapping the toe and lifting up can kind of help build the body awareness of where the support of this pose comes from. So again, trying to take it out of the lower back and the hips and more into the belly. Work to lift the heart, draw the shoulders down the back, and breathe. So Navasana, asana of the month for September. Namaste.